I love Jurassic Park. It's one of those movies that you turn it on and you turn off your brain. And I was watching it and I watched this scene.
Keep absolutely still. This vision's based on movement.
Suddenly my brain clicked back on and I said, what does he mean his vision is based on movement? And I gotta admit, I never gave that a second thought. But thinking about it, how is that possible? He's even more specific when he goes to save Lex.
Don't move. You can't see us if we don't move.
The T-Rex can't see them if they don't move? How does the T-Rex get anywhere? Is he walking through the forest just bumping into trees and tripping over rocks? Does the T-Rex find some prey, grab it, kill it, and then lose it because all of a sudden it's not moving anymore? Where'd it go?
Nobody move a muscle.
So I looked into the idea of an animal having vision based on movements, and as far as I can tell, it's not a real thing exactly. Now, there are some toads and there are some birds of prey and lizards that do have an element of movement to their vision.
What's the DNA? Where did you come from? From your blood. Just one drop of your blood contains billions of strands of DNA.
Some people theorize that the scene with Mr. DNA, where he tells you that they used the DNA of a toad,
Fill in the holes and complete the code.
that this explains why a T-Rex would have vision based on movement, but it still doesn't make sense because that's not how the vision works. That just means that their nervous system is in tune to something like that, so that way a frog sitting there sees the slightest movement in the leaves, boom, that tongue goes out and picks up that, but it can still see. Which leads us to the T-Rex.
Keep absolutely still. This vision's based on movement.
The T-Rex had eyes the size of grapefruits, and because of those large eyes, they could see at long distances, and they could see with incredible accuracy. They were able to see 5 times as good as a falcon and 13 times better than humans. Now I'm in a tough situation. I don't know if I can turn my brain off for that scene anymore.
Don't move. You can't see us if we don't move.
That scene is always memorable to me anyway because it shows the park map and all the product placement. We talked about it on this channel back when I was looking at the history of Continental Airlines. I miss Continental Airlines because during their 70+ years, they had a crazy impact on pop culture. Film fans might recognize that it was the official airline of Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is probably the biggest product placement movie series of all time. And there is a scene where the T-Rex is coming and Tim and Lex are in the Jeep and the T-Rex is about to put his face down through it. And he's looking around and he pushes a bunch of park maps out of the way. And you see on the park maps an ad for Kodak. There also was an ad saying, "Fly Continental Airlines." Continental had a lot of different slogans over the years. From 1967 to 1981, they would use the proud bird with the golden tail. 1975 to 1979, we really move our tail for you.
Continental Airlines will fly you to Hawaii.
For not so many bucks.
On Continental Airlines.